Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Laser T-Rex, and today I come at you with a different kind of video. Not really, it's much of the same Disney ranting stuff that I've been on lately. It's just kind of sad, dude. Once you really think about how big Disney is and all the different kind of projects that they've produced, you kind of look at it in a different light as an adult. Growing up, you've seen Disney have all the big hits. Because I remember when most of the movies came out. I have no real recollection of my childhood, but it's some things that I do remember. I remember watching Mulan, which is still one of my favorite movies. I remember seeing, Toy Story or Toy Story 2. Just an insane catalog of stuff. To now the company's reduced to wokeisms and remakes that no one asks for. It's been 100 years and they can't make a good story to save their lives at this point. I don't know. A studio with creativity to last years is now just a studio that's mostly just pushing the same message over and over again. You can't even go to a Marvel movie now without cringing at the writing, maybe the acting. Unironically, I find more enjoyment out of movies like The Room and Birdemic, or even Mono's The Hands of Fate. And that movie's hard to watch, but I find infinitely more rewatchability with those movies than I do with anything Marvel's produced this year. And that's saying something. 100 years, man. And they're washed. I guess after 100 years, you kind of be washed too, if I'm being honest. And Betty White didn't make it to 100 years. Yeesh. Sorry about that. It's kind of funny when you see the backlash that Rachel Zegler and that whole Snow White movie has, that they've caused. A microcosm exploding in a nuclear fashion. It's just wild to see the backlash. Now everything is being walked back, and now she's sucking that movie's dick, but before she was just talking mad. She was talking mad, dude. The whole weird, or movie was made 1937 and evidently so, focusing on a man that's literally stalks her. Sorry. Now listen, I know, cringy, sexist caricature aside, it's now being walked back because of the shitstorm that the whole press run she did. It's monumental how much shit she was talking. It felt like being cast as that role wasn't an honor, or even appreciating what she had, because now she's just walking it back. Now she's like, I love Snow White. It's a big monumental animated feature film in history. Oh, I love it so much. And then the other person's like, and and Rachel Zegler is just like, please Disney, don't fucking fire me. But her even being cast in that role is just questionable at best, because wasn't Snow White supposed to have the palest and fairest skin of them all? Why is it a fucking half Colombian why was it that a half Colombian person was cast in this movie anyway? Now they're admitting their wrongdoings, that maybe it's maybe it wasn't the best idea to let her just talk her talk, and maybe, as the CEO of Disney was saying, maybe focusing on the message instead of the story was kind of a bad idea. You know, fucking Sherlock Holmes, dude. Holy shit. It's just wild now to them, for them to expect us to just bow down as we once did to them. No. You've made your bed, now you sleep on it. Okay? As I mentioned before, the man himself walking back everything that he once said. It's kind of funny to think that even after that, even after him admitting that focusing on the message instead of the story was wrong, they turned around and announced that the X-Men movie was going to be focused on all females. What? How? Dude, I don't even know, man. Once again, I'll say this again, that it's not bad to have females as leads. It's just knowing that Marvel's formula isn't working, it's kind of funny to still keep trying. I mean, you gotta respect that at least. But X-Men is supposed to be the most diverse story in all of Marvel. You know, it's about the social norms, how people don't fucking like each other, regardless of what you look like. Arguably having the most diverse cast in all of Marvel. Now to just be reduced to men bad, female good, all over again. I don't know how to feel about it. I even read somewhere that Hugh Jackman Wolverine isn't even going to make an appearance in the movie. That could be wrong, and that's all alleged. But it's still not out of the realm of possibility. X-Men already has a deep cast, man. Storm has actually been one of my favorite X-Men of all. Sorry, the sentence sounded weird, but Storm is actually Storm, Jean Grey. You know, dude, like, you can mess with the Marvels, you can mess with the Avengers, but the X-Men hold a special place in my heart. Like, my interest in the MCU is already very low, so to reduce it down to less, like, it's just sad, dude. You know that it's just gonna be the same rinse and repeat cycle, where the movie does bad, they're gonna blame the audiences. People just don't want to go to the movies anymore. You know, since COVID, it messed everything up. It's not even the case. As you can see with, like, Barbenheimer or Spider-Man for that matter, or even as recent as the Japanese Godzilla movie, like, people still want to go to the theaters just because they don't want to see your crappy shit. At least you can say that Kang the Conqueror was actually conquered, not by the Avengers, not by women Avengers, but by the justice system.